Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Walpole Media Corporation, Friday, September 22nd, 2023 broadcast of Walpole High School opening varsity football. Home opener, I'm sorry. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be calling all the action from the John Lee press box high above John Turco Field as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Raiders of Wellesley High in the Bay State Conference interdivision battle. After a pair of road losses to open the season, we're hoping that some of that home cooking finally gets to Walpole and boosts them into the win column. Ironically, for the third straight week, both teams in this game are winless. Obviously, in the opener, King Philip and Walpole were 0-0. Last week, Natick and the Timberwolves are 0-1, and tonight, Wellesley comes in with an identical 0-2 mark as the Orange and Blue. Walpole, a member of the Herget Division, fell behind early to KP before falling 31-0. A week ago, turnovers and a dumb penalty after blocking a Red Hawk field goal spelled doom for the Timberwolves in their 14-7 setback. Coach Chris Sullivan is hoping that his offense gets untracked. Walpole's only score this year has been a scintillating 92-yard kickoff return by senior Jamal Abdal-Khalak against Natick last week. Wellesley, a member of the Kerry Division, is pretty much in the same boat with non-league losses to Dedham 20-13 and Milford 24-0. Robbie Brogy has scored both Raider TDs on passes from quarterback Bobby Shanahan. Walpole prevailed a year ago, 27-23, and going back to 2012, the Orange and Blue holds a 5-4 advantage in the games between these two teams. The remaining regular season home games at Turco Field, not counting the MIAA tournament, would be all of which will start at 5:45, include Milton on October 13th, Braintree October 20th, and Wachusett Regional October 27th. Walpole coach Chris Sullivan is starting his 18th year at Walpole, his 6th as head coach. Walpole is 29-21 under his tutelage. Several of his assistants coaches for the Timberwolves are also showing their longevity. Joe Abady is in his 30th year as defensive coordinator. Chris Costello is back for his 28th year as offensive line coach. And this makes 21 campaigns for Steve Patterson as wide receivers head JV coach. Oh, yeah. And then there's former head coach Barry Greener, now an assistant freshman coach in his 51st year at WHS. And now the national anthem. And with the playing of the national anthem, we'll be ready to begin very shortly. Wellesley will receive to open the game. And Walpole will be going right to left on your TV screen. Kicking off for the Timberwolves is Nick Foynes, as he's been doing all the kicking so far this year, punting, extra points, field goals, and kickoffs. Back deep for Wellesley is and we are underway. Ball taken on the 8, up to the 20, 25, 30, and just over the 30 to the 31. It was sophomore Matt Liebman with the return for Wellesley. It'll be 1st and 10 for them on the Wellesley 31-yard line. Just over the 30-yard line. Shanahan, the quarterback, back to pass on his first down, firing down the left sideline. He's got a man just overthrew. That was 27. Nathan Gerard, one of the captains for Wellesley. 2nd down for the red and black. Sam Zalash comes back into the backfield. Splitting left are Justin Williamson and Robbie Brogy. There's a handoff up the middle, pickup of about 4 yards by Jordan St. Louis. It'll be 3rd and they're going to mark it just short of the 35. So it'll be 3rd and about 6. The Raiders come up to the line. And it looks like motion on Wellesley. It's on Williamson as he gave a little tweak before the ball was snapped. So that'll bring it back to the 30. And it will be 3rd and about 11 for Wellesley. Snap to Shanahan, looking left, going down that left sideline again. Caught, but he was out of bounds. Yeah. A nice catch by Brogy, but he was out of bounds. It'll bring up a 4th and 11 punting situation for Wellesley. Colin Brill, the punter for Wellesley. He gets it off. It's taken by Abdal Kalak at the 35. He's up to the 40. Cut up to the 45. Still at his feet, fighting, and he gets up to about the 48-yard line. Walpole's got great position to begin their first drive of the game. They actually mark it at the 49-yard line, so Walpole gets an extra run there. First down. Snap. Handoff to Logan Keys. He gets it up over the 40, over the midfield stripe into Raider territory. Pickup of 2 by Keys. 2nd and about 8 for Walpole. Snap. Again, the handoff to Keys, and he's dragged down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Timberwolves. Quarterback Noah McKenzie comes in with the call. Matt St. Cyr split wide left, fakes the handoff, goes deep. First down, completion to Abdul Kalak. Goes to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 10. And a first down for Walpole. On the Raider 39. Hand off to Keys. Keys trying to cut back in, and he'll lose a couple on this one. Back to the 41. Second down and 12. And fakes the Keys. McKenzie breaks out of it. He's cutting around. And a horse collar call looked like there to the 39. We'll see if they call it or not. Doesn't look like they're going to. Pickup of 2 for McKenzie. And it brings up a 3rd and 10. Walpole up to the line. He dumps it off to Keys. Keys has got close to the first. He's on his feet. Down. It's a fumble. He was down there, saying so. It'll be Walpole ball at the Raider 28. Pickup of 11 by Keys. And a new set of downs for the T-Wolves at the 18-yard line. Keys caught that coming out of the backfield. Once again, he's the lone running back. He gets it, hits the middle of the line. He might have picked up 2 on the play. They're not going to give anything on that. There was no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Faked. Going long in the corner. He's got Jamal Abdel-Kalak. Touchdown. Jamal hauls it in on the corner. 28-yard reception from Noah McKenzie. Foynes getting ready for the extra point attempt here. Snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, it's blocked. And Walpole will hold a 6-0 lead after 6 minutes and 42 seconds of play here. So Walpole scores their first offensive touchdown of the year. All right, kicking off is Foynes. He booms it, it's short. Picked up on the run. Ooh, by Henry Redgate, who was met at the 25-yard line, and that's where Wellesley will take over. They now call it the 26. Jordan St. Louis and Justin Williamson split left. Tennyson Clowney on the right side. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. It was a snap right back to, I think, Max Palladino. He loses a yard. Back to the 25. Second down, 11 for Wellesley. Shanahan's going to keep it, and he's hit right away. I think he may even lose a yard on the play. Now they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 to go for Wellesley. Okay, Wellesley comes up to the line. Third and 12, and a flag here. Oh, they're picking it back up again. There may have just been some kind of a question about something. 3:32 and counting. Going to the left, throwing out of bounds is Shanahan. Shanahan's a sophomore. And it'll be another 4th down situation for the orange and black. Colin Brill will punt here. Abdal Kalak at the 40, and it looks like Kevin Needham up at the 45 is a high kick. And Abdal Kalak falls on it at the Walpole 27. And that's where the Timberwolves will take over. 1st and 10. T-Wolves come up to the line. In motion, and a flip to him is Abdal Kalak, and he loses back to the 24. A loss of 3. It'll bring up a 2nd and 13 for Walpole. McKenzie with a keeper. He gets up over the 30-yard line to about the 32. 33 they're going to mark it at. Pickup of 9 for Noah. 3rd down and about oh, wait, no, they mark it. Oh, he must have foot touchdown. They marked it back at the 31, a pickup of 7. Third and about 5. In motion is Abdal Kalak. Going out, fires complete. Oh, dropped by Kalak. He was turning upfield and was unable to hold on to the ball. Fourth down for Walpole and 5. Foynes back in punt formation. Roby Brogy back. Gets a Walpole bounce. Still rolling, and it'll be down on the 27-yard line of Wellesley. All right, Wellesley comes out. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Snap. McKenzie fades to his right, fires complete to Cole Brennan. Pickup of, let's see, to the 32-yard line. Second down and about 7. Shanahan keeps it and goes up to about the 35. Third down and about a long four for Wellesley. We're inside of 30 seconds in this quarter. And it looks like they're going to let the clock run out. After 1 quarter of play, these scorers, your Walpole Timberwolves 6, Wellesley nothing.
Walpole student section is section 333. Let's make some noise, section 333.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second quarter action here from Turco Field with your Timberwolves on top, 6-0. Third and about 4 for Wellesley. Back to pass to Shanahan. Fired. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage by, I think it was, let's see. I think it was Paul Whalen. So Wellesley once again will be punting. And Walpole back for the Timberwolves is Abdal Jamal Kalak. And Kevin Needham at about the 42. Jamal at about the 32. 34. Kick to Kalak, calls for a fair catch and takes it in at the Walpole 34. That's where Walpole will start off. 1st and 10. So Walpole will start off from their own 34-yard line, it looks like. Timberwolves come up to the line. McKenzie back to pass, throwing down that left side. He's got Abdal Kalak, and it's intercepted. As number 4, number 5, number 1. Okay, Matthew Liebman, a sophomore, picks off that pass. That's the 5th interception against Walpole in the last 2 games. And they take over on their 30-yard line. Kalak had a little bit of separation there for a minute down the left side, but Liebman, who's only a sophomore, cut in front of him and was able to pick off that ball. Back to pass to Shanahan. He fires across the middle. Diving catch. Nope, they say incomplete. It looked like he might have got his hands on it, but I guess not. That was to Max Poirier, one of the captains. Raiders captains, Jordan St. Louis, Max Poirier, Robbie Brogy, Nathan Gerard, and Darren Jimenez, and Teddy Griswold. Boy, 6 captains. Walpole's captains are all linemen, which is kind of unusual. Kevin Needham, Mike Frederick, Brendan Kearns, and Matt Renard. Second and 10 for Wellesley. Shanahan back again to pass. He's being chased. Throws it complete. No, it's incomplete again. Third and 10. Eleven and a half minutes left to go in the first half. Your Timberwolves on top, 6-0 on a 28-yard scoring catch by Jamal Abdel-Khalak from Noah McKenzie. Third and 10 for Wellesley. Shanahan back again. He's being chased. Gets out of it. He's going, and he gets up to about the 32-yard line where he was pulled down by Matt Renard. And this will bring up a 4th and 7.5, maybe 8 yards. Again, a punting situation. Jamal back to the 33. And Kevin Needham at the 45. High snap, has time, gets off a booming kick. Abdel-Khalak calls for a fair catch and pulls it in at the Walpole 37. That's where the T-Wolves will take over. First and 10. 10:43 left to go in the first half here from Turco Field in this Bay State Conference interdivision game. Both Wellesley and Walpole looking for their initial victory of the season. Handoff. Pickup of about 4 or 5 for, it looks like Keys with the carry. He gets it up to the 42. Pickup of 5. Second and 5 for Walpole. Fires over the middle, complete to Abdel-Khalak. He's got putting the afterburners on. Gets down, and he's down to about the 21-yard line of the Raiders. Pickup of 37 yards on that play. So they get down to the Raiders' 21-yard line. .9:35 and counting left in the half. Walpole trying to pop another one in here. Hand off to Keys. He's got a little hole. He's getting through. He's inside the 15 to about the 13, it looks like, from here. No, they're going to go even further. Looks like it's to the 11. Pickup of 10 for Logan. Timeout Wellesley. Whereas Walpole is second and 8 on that play. Looks like they're marking it on the 12-yard line. Great outpouring of support by the brigade over in the far right corner of the bleachers. Packed and solid there. That's always good to see. A lot of Walpole fans facing us on the other side of the field also, as the Timberwolves have their first home game of the season. It will be second down and about 2. Keys gets down into the 19, to the 9. And that'll be a first down for Walpole. Pickup of 3. Walpole knocking on the door again here. Handoff, Keys trying to break outside, cuts in, down close to the 5-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. It's going to be on the 6. It looks like a pickup of 3. Logan getting 2, 3, 5. That's his 9th carry of the game already. Second and goal for Walpole from the 6. Fires over the middle, just off the hands of Abdal Kalak. He was cutting across left to right, and it was just off his fingertips. It'll bring up a third down for the Timberwolves. Walpole comes up to the line. 7:44 left to go in the half. Third down and goal from about the 6. And a timeout being called here by Walpole. Coaches didn't like the way this setup had gone, so they had them call the timeout. Nice fall evening tonight. It was game time. Starting game time temperature was 63 degrees out. No wind at all. The flag is hanging dead straight down, so no wind at all. And it's not raining. We've had a lot of rain over the last few weeks. In fact, all summer long, we've had a lot of rain. The grasses and the shrubs and bushes are all nice and green, but unfortunately, it's not the greatest thing for your gardens because we didn't get that much sun. So, a lot of green tomatoes out there. Third down and 7 for Walpole. Looking, throwing over on the side to Keys. Touchdown, Logan Keys. And that's a 6-yard pass. And the second TD of the season for Walpole as the Timberwolves go up 12-0, waiting for the extra point. Nick Foynes getting ready for the extra point attempt. The snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. Nick Foynes gives Walpole a 13-0 lead. And that comes at 4:22 of the second quarter. It's good to see the offense starting to click. Noah McKenzie is 5 for 8 for 78 yards. All right, Nick Foynes once again getting ready for the kick here. He booms it down, goes, picked up at the 10, 15, 20, 25, and stopped there at the 25. Once again on the return, it was Matt Liebman. And Wellesley will take over on their 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Nathan Gerard, the lone back for Wellesley. Keeping it to Shanahan. He goes off the right side, gets over the 25 to about the 26-yard line. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Jordan St. Louis coming in with the play for the Raiders. Shanahan back to pass, looks, throws, knocked down nicely by Danny Cesario, as he just cut in front there and just knocked the ball right down to the ground. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Wellesley. Wellesley looking for their initial 1st down of the game. Here's the snap to Shanahan, rolling to his right. He's being chased by Hughes and finally brought to the ground at about the 28-yard line. Pickup of just a couple, and it'll bring a 4th and 8. Once again, Colin Brill will be punting for Wellesley. Needham and Abdal Kalak back deep for Walpole. Jamal at the 43 and of Walpole, and Needham at the 49 of Wellesley. Here's the boot. Pick it by Clark on the 44 of Walpole. He's got room. He's down to the 40 and pushes forward to about the 38-yard line. Nice run back by Jamal. Great field position for Walpole to begin with 5:45 left to go in the half. As they'll take it over right on the 40 is where they're going to say he was down. Walpole's been able to move the ball pretty well here. 11 rushes and 8 passes. So pretty even distribution of the offense here. McKenzie back to pass, gets up, throws it off on the side, complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 32 to Will McGrath on the catch. He gets it. They're going to mark him out at the 34. Pickup of 6. Second down and about 4 yards to go for Walpole. Hand off to Keys. Keys goes through, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. They're going to give him a yard. So Walpole will have second down on the 33. Third down, I'm sorry. Third down and about 4 from the 33. Keys gets through. This time he gets nowhere. Brought back to the 33. Gets nowhere. So it'll be 4th down for Walpole. Fourth down and about a long 3, short 4 to go for the Timberwolves. McKenzie rolling to his right, looks over, completes to Abdal Kalak. He's got a first down and then some. Still on his feet. Goes down to about a little pushing and shoving after the play went out of bounds. It will be Walpole ball. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Pickup of 8. Yeah, Walpole has 3.5 minutes left in the first half, leading 13-0. Keys in motion. Complete to Shane Brennan. And he gets down to the 27. It's actually a loss of 2. Second and about 12.5. And Walpole calls a timeout with 2:45 to go. Weren't quite sure of what the play was and didn't want to take a chance of snapping without getting everything under control. Two minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half. Walpole with a touchdown in each quarter so far. The first one, 6:42 into the game. Jamal Abdal-Khalak pulling in a 28-yard pass from Noah McKenzie in the left corner of the end zone. The kick was no good. It was blocked. Logan Keys in the second quarter at the 4:22 mark pulled in a 6-yard pass from Noah McKenzie. Nick Foynes' kick made it 13-0, and that's where we stand right now. Second half for Walpole. McKenzie back, fires across the middle. He's got Hughes, and Kamari Hughes is in there for the touchdown. Pickup of 27 and a touchdown for Walpole. Nice play by Kamari. Got himself open and spun away from one defender and just cruised into the end zone. Nick Foynes out to attempt the kick. Snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is straight through. And Walpole has built their lead up to 20-0 right now, with scoring at the 9:22 mark of the period. All right, that's a good thing to see. I'm sure Coach Sullivan and the staff are quite pleased to see the way the offense is moving in this game. Defense doing their job, like we've said so far. They've held Wellesley without a first down here in the first half. Foynes getting ready to kick off. Sends it down to the 8, 10, 15, and knocked right down is Liebman. He gets it up to the Raider 24. Yeah, on the 24-yard line. First and 10 for Wellesley. Back to pass to Shanahan. He completes it to Robbie Brogy. But he gets up to about the 28. Pickup of 4. Second down and 6 for Wellesley. Shanahan's going to run with it, gets the first down, and goes down at the 35. As Wellesley picks up their first down of the game with 1:44 to go in the half. Shanahan back, throws, completes again to Brogy. Nope, it was incomplete. He dropped it. Second down and 10. Wellesley comes up to the line. Shanahan back. Looks, fires off on the right. It's incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for Wellesley. Shanahan, who was also only a sophomore. This is a young Wellesley team this year. Snap. Shanahan back under pressure. Throws it incomplete off the fingertips of Jordan St. Louis. And it'll bring up another 4th down punting situation for the red and black. Minute and a half exactly left to go in this first half from John Turco Field. All right. Brill back to punt. Gets one off to the side. Abdal Kalak picks it up on the 24. He gets some room and runs up 35, 40, 45, 50, 40. And knocked out of bounds at about the 38-yard line of Wellesley. That was scary. It looked like he was just going to let it go. And instead, he picked it up with 2 people right there in front of him and dashed down. He broke through. Oh, they're saying now he stepped out of bounds at midfield. Okay, so. But it was a nice run back by Jamal. Jamal doesn't like to let that ball go down. You know, if there's a chance that he can run it back, he wants to do it, and he does. Minute 16 left to go. Handoff. No, fires over the middle, complete to the 35 to Will McGrath. It comes down to the 34. Pickup of 16. Another pass attempt again to McGrath. This time he's got another first down to the 24. McKenzie back, looking, complete again. This time it's to Matt St. Cyr. And a first down at the 12-yard line. Pickup of 9 on that play. Walpole 1st and 10 at the, looks like about the 11-yard line. .37 seconds left in the half. Walpole trying to get on the board one more time here. Walpole had called a timeout there. Coach Sullivan getting in probably 2 or 3 plays. Finished this last 37 seconds of the half. McKenzie's back. Looking. Goes into the far corner. There's nobody there. I don't know if he was expecting somebody, but there was nobody there. It'll bring up a second down and 10. All right, looks like there was a penalty on. Probably grounding. Ball will come back. Intentional grounding, yeah. Comes back to the 25. So it'll be second down and 23. Second and 23. Third and 23. Kenzie looking, going down that left side. Once again, Jamal Kalak. Oh, is that Hughes? Hughes it was, I'm sorry. Kamari Hughes with a 25-yard reception. That's a second consecutive touchdown for Hughes here. Walpole up 26-0. Nick Foynes looking to make it 27-0. Pass, the ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. And Walpole has built up a 27-0 lead here at the half. Time of that 11:37. Well, 3 touchdowns here in about 7 minutes for Walpole in the second quarter. This is just what Walpole needs, something like this. Next week they'll be at Needham. And Needham, I think, is 2-0 going into this weekend's games. Oh, okay. Foynes once again getting ready to kick off. It's taken by Liebman. And he's dropped back at about the 20. Walpole saying they recovered the fumble. The officials are saying he was down. The Walpole on the 20-yard line for Wellesley. Wellesley takes a timeout with 16 seconds to go here. We'll see if they try a Hail Mary. Shanahan takes it, he hands it off right away, and that brings down, that was Henry Redgate. He gets to about the 21, and that ends the first half, though. So, a little bit nicer than what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks. At halftime here, Walpole brings in a 27-0 lead into the halftime dressing room. Jamal Abdel-Kalak started it off with a 20-yard reception from Noah McKenzie at 6:42 of the first quarter, giving Walpole a 6-0 lead. At 4:22 of the second quarter, Logan Keys pulled in a 6-yard pass from McKenzie. Nick Foyne's extra point made it 13-0. Then at 9:22, exactly 5 minutes later, Kamari Hughes caught the first of his 2 touchdown passes, a 27-yarder from McKenzie. Foyne's extra point made it 20-0. And Hughes with a 25-yard reception. Foyne's again the kick gave Walpole 27-0 with 23 seconds left in the half. And that's the way we stand now. We'll be back shortly with second half action.
In a perfect world.
Nice job, ladies. Let's hear it for Wellesley champions. Now let's welcome the Walpole High School cheer team. Let's go! The Walpole High School cheer team. Let's go! Okay, let's do the 50-50 raffle winner now. Brought to you by John and James Turco Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Born in the community to serve the community. And the winner of the 50-50 raffle for $205 is ticket number 81863. The Timberwolves #1 fan, Kevin Sullivan. Pop down the barrel table, and they're getting suited up for a free t-shirt, courtesy of the Gridiron Boosters. Congratulations, Kevin Sullivan. Let's get ready for the second half here. Walpole Royal Siege to start the second half. Let's go, section 333. Make some noise on the first section.
13 of 17 passing for 177 yards and 4 touchdowns. Logan Keys is the leading ball carrier for Walpole. He's got 10 carries and 31 yards on those 10 carries. Wellesley will be kicking off to Walpole. Abdel Kalak back deep. Up close is Kevin Needham and John Daya. Needham takes it on the 25. He's up to the 20-yard line. He's up to the 23. And that's where Walpole will start from. From the 24-yard line. All right, Walpole coming up to the line. Split left here is Abdal Kalak. Handoff. Looks like there's procedure on Walpole. That'll move the ball back to the 19 in the 1st and 15. First down, 15 to go for the orange and blue. Coming up to the line. McKenzie going down. He's got Kalak. Knocked away by Robbie Brogy. Second and 15 for Walpole. All right, Walpole up to the line. As it's been the entire game, Logan Keys the only running back for Walpole. McKenzie rolling to his right, looking with a flag down, probably holding. Goes out of bounds. And it is offensive holding on Walpole. That'll move the ball back to the 9 and bring up a 2nd and 25 if they accept it. They do not accept it, so it will bring up 2nd and 15. A 3rd and 15. Third and 18. McKenzie back, going long and deep. He's got someone. Complete. To Kamari Hughes, and he stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Raiders. 42-yard pickup by Hughes. We'll get it on the 42-yard line. So a 40-yard pickup by Hughes. Hughes has got 3 receptions for 92 yards. McKenzie keeping it, leaps, throws, incomplete. He was looking for I think that was Dylan Needham. Second and 10 for Walpole. Keys gets it, bounces off a tackler, keeps going, flag comes in. This may be another holding on Walpole. It is holding, and we'll bring the ball back to the, I think, to the Walpole 48. Yeah, that's where it goes, directly in front of us here on the John Lee press box. Second down and 20. Kenzie back, fires over on the sideline, over the head of Jamal Abdal Kalak. Third and 20. Walpole comes up to the line. McKenzie back. He's being rushed. Gets it off to I think that was to Keys that made the reception. And he gets it up to the 41 of the Raiders. Pickup of 11. Bring 4th and 9. Foynes back to punt. Tennyson Cheney back for Wellesley. Ball takes a Walpole roll and is down just about the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 6. It looks like they're going to mark it on the Raider 6. .9:19 to go in the third quarter. Your Timberwolves on top, 27-zip. Raiders coming back out on the field. Yeah, now they're saying the ball is on the 5-yard line, so. Handoff up the middle. Gets a little bit of breathing room up to about the 9. Second and about 6. For Wellesley. Handoff goes through, first down up to about the 17-yard line. That will be a first down. First down for Wellesley. Now they move it back to the 15. But still a first down. Shanahan looking, firing, complete to Jordan St. Louis. He gets it up to about the 24-yard line. Pickup of about 9. Second down. And a yard to go. Trying to break outside, cutting it upfield. He's got some running room. Going down. Henry Redgate goes down, but we've got, I think it's going to be called back for a hold or a block in the back. Holding on Wellesley. It's too bad. It's the first time they would have been in Walpole territory in the game so far. And instead they'll move it back to the 20-yard line, back to the 20. And it'll be second down and about 5. Hand it off. And a pickup of maybe a yard to the 21. It'll bring up a third and about 4. All right, third down for the Raiders. Yeah, a little bit of motion there. That'll be a move the ball back to the 16. Third down and about 8 now. From the 16. Snap to Shanahan. The lone back is himself. Goes up, drops one over the top. He was looking for Justin Williamson. It was beyond his reach. And it'll bring up a 4th and about 9 for the Raiders from their 16. Abdal Kalak and Kevin Needham come back. Needham at about the 40 of the Raiders. Jamal moving back to the 45 of Walpole. Colin Brill's punt on its way. Just gets it off. Abdul Kalak at the 48. It's down to the 40, 35. Stops, cuts over. He's at the 30. Still on his feet. Going, and he gets tripped up and comes down at the 12-yard line. That's where Walpole will take over at the 12-yard line of the Raiders with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter, holding a commanding 27-0 lead and looking to add to that right now. They mark the ball on the 11, so technically Walpole could get another first down here without scoring a touchdown. Noah McKenzie waiting for the snap. He's got it. Hands off to Logan Keys. Keys might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost a yard on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for Walpole from the 12. Keys gets it, goes into the middle of the line, and might have got back to the line of scrimmage. 16 is where they're marking it, which was the line of scrimmage, my bad. Timeout call by the orange and blue. 3rd and about 14 for Walpole. Walpole will be facing Wachusett Regional at home here the latter part of October. The first time I think that they've played Wachusett in football. Once again, Thanksgiving Day will be at Weymouth at 10 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. And of course the mid-season, late season MIAA tournament will take place starting in November. 3rd and 14 for Walpole. McKenzie back to pass. He's looking in the corner. Knocked down. He's looking for Abdal Kalak, and it was defended nicely there. Brings up a 4th and 14. And let's see, 22. Foynes is going to attempt a 32-yard field goal here. No, 32. Kick is down. It is up, and it is good. Nick Foynes, 32-yard field goal. Time of 6:54, 7:54. Yeah, the Timberwolves go up 30-0 here now. As Foynes was shows a good leg there. He's a big boy, and has really done quite a job kicking. And Nick will be kicking off here. Comes to Liebman on the far side. He's coming up, and he's brought down at about the 24-yard line. Yeah, right on the 24-yard line. That's where Wellesley will start. 4 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. Shanahan keeps it, going around the right side. He's got a few. He's up over the 30-yard line to about the 31. Pickup of about 7 on the play for Wellesley. It'll bring up a second and a long 2, a short 3. In motion is, a big hit on Max Poirier. He gets up, picks up a yard to about the 34. That'll be third and less than a yard for Wellesley. Going around and picking up that first down is Poirier. First down at the 35-yard line, right on the 35. New set of downs for the red and black. Shanahan looking, gets out of away. He's going to run it himself. Can't get out of bounds, gets it up to close to a first down at about the 43, maybe 44. We'll see where they're going to mark it on the 44, and that'll be a first down. No, it's not. It's less than a yard. Second and less than a yard for Wellesley. All right, Wellesley comes up to the line. Second down, less than a yard to go. And we've got a procedure call on Wellesley. No, looks like encroachment on Walpole. And that'll move the ball up to the Raider 49 and give them a new set of downs. Now they're going to discuss it because his signal was for illegal procedure, but he marked it off against Walpole. And that will stand. First down at the Raider 49 on their side of the 50. Shanahan looking, throwing, complete, and hit right away was Brogy. Robbie Brogy, pickup of 2 to the Walpole 49. 2nd and 8. Five seconds for, looks like they're not going to get the play off as the third quarter comes to an end here, with the only scoring being a 32-yard field goal by Nick Foynes for the Walpole Timberwolves, giving them a 30-0 lead here. Noah McKenzie has completed now 15 of 23 for 229 yards, 4 touchdowns. So Noah has come back big time after his game against the Natick Red Hawks. So we're beginning the fourth quarter here at Turco Field. Walpole will be going right to left as the Raiders have a 2nd and about 8. Shanahan back. He's going deep down that left sideline. Knocked away. I think that was Logan Keys on defense back there. No, it was not. It was McKenzie. Noah McKenzie was back there. You got an injured Raider down on the field. It's Jordan St. Louis is being helped off the field. 3rd and 2, long 2, short 3. Long 2, we'll leave it at that. I'm sorry, long 8. And a timeout call by Wellesley. And you know what? If you're wondering, what can I do to do play-by-play or color commentary on a Walpole High School sport? Well, you know what? You can contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. You, too, can sit in the press box here and make mistakes just like Rick Brown does. And Rick Brown's been doing this for 9 or 10 years, so if he can still make mistakes, don't be afraid to come out and try out and, the kids like it, you'll like it, you get a different perspective on the game. It's a lot of fun. Believe me, I wouldn't keep doing it if it weren't. So listen, if you're interested, give Tamara a call at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. And that's not just for fall sports, but winter and springtime too. Any varsity sport that you'd like, or even a JV sport that's possible to do it. Shanahan back to pass, throwing down the right sideline, and it's picked off by Cash Cantrell for Walpole. Back at about the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. That's Walpole's, I think that's their first interception of the season. And we've got another injured Wellesley player. This time it's Max Poirier. Wow, this is another two of their captains almost on back-to-back plays. This looks like a cramp that they're going to fix while he's on the field there. All right, so Walpole will be starting back at their, looks like about the 11-yard line. First and 10 for Walpole. Timberwolves come up to the line. Oh, bad snap over the head. And that's Danny Murphy, a junior and a senior, going into quarterback for Walpole. With a bad snap over his head. The ball gets down on about the 3-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play. It'll be second down for Walpole and about 16, 8, 19, about 19. I didn't even see who carried that. Might have been John Dayer. He gets up to about the 7, 8. Pick up a 5. Dayer One of the backs with Murphy at quarterback. John back to pass, looking from his end zone, firing. It's intercepted and brought back in by Addison Kendall. That was about a 4-yard interception return. So Wellesley finally gets on the board. No, they're saying he didn't. Yeah, he did. Okay. Jason Stoudemire kicking the extra point. It is good. And he gets the kick. Time is 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And it makes the score Walpole 30, Wellesley 7. So an interception that picked off and run in by a big lineman, one of his, highlights of his career probably. He's a senior, a defensive lineman. So with 9 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in regulation, Walpole will be receiving the ball. Dare and Keys up close, up front. Abdal Kalak back deep. They try a onside kick. It's picked off by Jake Gondelman, who drops down on the Walpole 40. And that's where the Timberwolves will start on their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Murphy still at quarterback. Danny is the younger brother of one of our cinematographers, a Walpole High grad. Harry Murphy doing a great job on the camera tonight, getting a chance to cover his younger brother. Hand off to John Dare. Dare pushes ahead, picks up about 3. Second down and 7 for Walpole. From the 43-yard line of Walpole. Hand off to Dare again. Dare breaks through. Big hole for John. He gets up into Raider territory to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 12. And a Walpole first down. Hand off to Dare. Dare breaks through, close to another first down. I think he got it. It looks like he's at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 10 for Dare. New set of downs for the Timberwolves. Snap. Dare gets it. Flag comes in late. Might be a hold on Walpole. It is a hold, and it comes back, brings the ball back to midfield. I'm sorry, to the 45-yard line of the Raiders. 1st and 20 for the orange and blue. Murphy's keeping it, trying to get outside, and he's going to be hit for loss back to midfield. They're going to move it to the 49, so a loss of 4 by Murphy. It'll bring up a 2nd and 24 from the 49-yard line. 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Walpole on top, 30-7. Murphy throws, picked off, and returned 45 yards by Jake Brogy. So 2 interceptions against Murphy here. Stoudemire will try the extra point. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the regulation. The ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. So score now stands at Walpole 30, Wellesley 14. Wellesley will be kicking off here. The last time they tried a bouncing kick that went too far for them to recover the onside part of it. And Walpole did down it on their 40. Kick. That goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. They will get it at their 46-yard line. 1st and 10. .458 left in regulation. Timberwolves still up on top by, well, it's a three-score game at this point. And a timeout call by Wellesley. So a pair of interceptions returned for touchdowns have gotten Wellesley back into this game and on the board again. This actually doubles the amount of points they've scored this year. Here's the snap. Handoff to Dayer, and he's dropped back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play. Second down and 15. 14, 15. 15, yeah. Noah McKenzie back in at quarterback for the Timberwolves. Handoff to Dayer. John gets up close to midfield at about the Walpole 49. Pickup of 8. It'll be third down and about 7. Kenzie back, looks, firing across the middle, dropped. Kamari Hughes had a couple of steps on his defender and looked downfield before he could control the ball, and he would have been long gone if he hadn't kept hold of it. It'll bring up a 4th and about 5 or 6 for Walpole. Punting situation. Nick Foynes will be there. A boot. It's picked up at the 20. And he gets up to about the 26 of the Raiders. And that's where Wellesley will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in this regulation. Walpole on top, 30 to 14, I'm sorry. 4 touchdown passes by junior quarterback Noah McKenzie. 1 to Jabal Abdal-Khalak, 1 for Logan Keys, and 2 to Kamari Hughes. The 3 extra points and a field goal by Nick Foynes, Walpole's kicker. Throw is incomplete. Looking for Liebman. A new quarterback in Lucas Prock for the Raiders at quarterback. He's a freshman. We did say that they have a young team, and they're showing it there now. Their starter, Bobby Shanahan's a sophomore. Luke Prock, who's in there now, is a freshman. Second and 10 for Wellesley. Prock back, looking, he gets hit right away just as he got the ball off. Hit by Kamari Hughes, who dropped him like a sack of potatoes. 3rd and 10. Third down, Proc back, looks, completes it over to Liebman on the 30, looks like about the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 6, 5, makes it third down and 5, fourth down and 5 for the Raiders. The officials are having the clock move back to 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Yep, they put 2:42 on. Sounded like 2:36 to me, but 2:42 is what they've got. Proc back to pass, throws, complete to Diego Kraus at the 42-yard line. Pickup of 10 and a first down for Wellesley. Lucas Proc takes the snap, back, looking, and he's dropped. Back there, that looked like 33, I think, who was Anthony Shamoon. Drops him back at the 34-yard line, a loss of 8. Brings up a 2nd and 18. Fires complete. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Reception by Justin Williamson. Back to, they're going to be a yard shot, so it'll be 3rd and 11 from the 41-yard line of Wellesley with 1:44 to go in regulation. Raiders take another timeout. So we've got 104 seconds left in this game. Your Timberwolves on their way to their first victory of the season. And they will be at Needham next week for, I think, a 7 o'clock game. Might be a 6 o'clock game at Needham High. Proc back to pass. Throws. Knocked down by Shane Brennan for the Timberwolves. Brings up a 4th and 11. All right, Lucas Proc comes back into the lineup as the signal caller for the Raiders. He has a 4th and 11. We'll see if he can convert this here. Snap. It's back. He's looking. Under pressure. Spins away and is down at the 39-yard line. So another loss of 2, and Walpole will take over at that point on the 39-yard line of the Raiders. Minute 34 left in regulation. 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves. McKenzie back out at quarterback for Walpole. He takes a knee. Looks like Walpole do the same here. McKenzie back in. He will take the knee again. He does. And it will be a 3rd down and about 38 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the game. And that's it. As time runs out on this one, your Walpole Timberwolves come up with their first victory of the season, a convincing 30-14 victory over the Raiders of Wellesley High. Walpole had come into this with no touchdowns on offense. The only one was a 92-yard kickoff return by Jamal Abdal-Kalak, but the offense was certainly on point today. Quarterback Noah McKenzie was looking just like a top varsity quarterback in this game. He completed 15 of 23 for 228 yards and 4 touchdowns. He was intercepted once, but certainly a lot better than what he's shown so far this year. For the Timberwolves, Jamal Abdal-Kalak had a touchdown. Logan Keys had a touchdown. Kamari Hughes had 2 touchdowns, all on passes from Noah McKenzie. Nick Foynes had 3 extra points and a 32-yard field goal. And that would do it for Walpole. So we'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, the Timberwolves 30, Wellesley Raiders 14.